Give us some love on social media. Safety FM.
You're listening to Safety FM Mini.
This episode of the broadcast and the podcast is brought to you by Safety Focus Moment. They're consultants that want to help you get the safety culture you've been looking for. For more information, go to safetyfocusmoment.com.
Hello and welcome to Safety FM. This is Jay Allen. So what did you think? Did you listen to the episode on Tuesday? I did not think that it was going to turn into a quantum mechanics conversation, but hey, that's what it turned into. Anyway, today's Friday, so you know what to expect next. It's a Safety FM Mini.
You are listening to a renowned safety expert, Dr. Jay Allen, on Safety FM. Changing safety cultures, one broadcast and one podcast at a time. Join the fun on social media and find us on Facebook at Safety FM.
So how have you been? Have you been enjoying your week? Are you looking forward to the weekend? So I've been going around having a lot of conversations with people as of late, and they've been talking about quite a bit what to do to start the path. How do I start getting involved with HOP? How do I start getting involved with this Safety 2.0? And I've been looking at it and going, there has to be a way that you can start changing the culture inside of an organization before you actually go full blown into going into safety differently or Safety 2.0, whatever you want to call it. And there's a lot of framework, I guess, that you need to do, really some of that foundation building, because you can't just walk in and go, hey, even an organizational performance is the way to go, and we're going to start moving forward just like this. Maybe you need to look at it that there's different aspects on what you can do in regards to getting that structure built. And let's be realistic. We're not going to solve this in a 3 to 5 minute episode. It's not the way that it's going to work. But what you probably should take a look at is that there's different aspects that are out there. And I'll tell you, recently with interacting with Dr. Todd Conklin, we've been able to go over quite a bit that Simple Revolutionary Acts book. And I really would tell people that if you really want to take a look at something and look at what would be the pre-foundation course in regards of how you start building the structure, I would say take a look at that book. That particular book has a lot of good information, and I know it's an older book. I believe it's from 2004. There is an audible version of the book or an audio version of the book available now, but you can still get a hold of this book if you go online. I actually ordered mine through Amazon, and I'm not plugging Amazon. I'm just saying that's where I actually was able to get a hold of it at. So take a look at it and see what it can do. I think that it's really a good starting point, and that will give you some of that build on where you should start that pre-foundation as you move forward. It really gives you a blueprint on what you need to do next into going into human and organizational performance, safety differently, or however you want to word it. Anyways, I've been your safety manager and host, Jay Allen, and until next time, be safe.
The views and opinions expressed on this podcast are those of the host and its guest and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the company. Examples of analysis discussed within this podcast are only examples. They should not be utilized in the real world as the only solution available, as they are based only on very limited and dated open source information. Assumptions made within this analysis are not reflective of the position of the company. No part of this podcast may be reproduced, stored in a retrieval system, or transmitted in any form or by any means, mechanical, electronic, recording, or otherwise, without prior written permission of the creator of the podcast, Jay Allen.
Now you can hear us around the world, streaming 24/7 at safetyfm.com.